Welcome to Vid-Ography, episode 6, birthday and news. So, first of all, hello ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Bit of a change of a schedule. I will be still doing Rocky Horror, but it wouldn't be until the weekend coming up. So I will be doing the review of both movies. But first of all, I'd like to say, as a great start for today, is one of the most sweetest, adorable women you could ever meet on this planet. She has been so dear, so kind. I first met her back in 2014 at a little event in England and Newcastle, for those that are abroad listening to this, called Dimensions, which was run by the incredible 10th Planet Events on my birthday weekend. And one of the guests I'm talking about today, who I've had the pleasure of meeting over the years, time and time again, and she's one of the few guests that I would say, please keep going up to meet, please get a hug, please spend time with her, is the one and the only John Pertwee's companion, the ever so lovely, the Third Doctor's assistant, Katy Manning, who played Josephine Grant, then returned as Jo Jones. For those that still do not know, she came back in the Sarah Jane Adventures, but is constantly kept the flame alive for the Third Doctor era. She narrated a few books and a few big finishes as the Third Doctor, as well as playing Jo and the Time Lady, known as Iris Wildtime. She's just fun, got so many voices, I don't know where they come from, because Katie is so incredible. She's quick on the ball, she's quick fire, an amazing actress with such a wonderful personality, so down to earth, and such a ray of sunshine. Happy wonderful birthday, Miss Manning, and hope to see you again soon. So we're going to talk about the news a bit quickly. So we are getting reports of two more major people coming into crisis. It's the gentleman Robert Wool. If I pronounce his name wrong, please let me know in the comment section, but this is off the top of my head, who is supposedly reprising his role from the Michael Keaton Batman movie. Now I'm trying to think. I know he was in Batman 1989, I believe. I think it's the one with Selena Kyle. Sorry again. As I say, when I do this, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, because as I said in one of the previous podcasts, I've not watched Batman 1989 for some time, which is the Tim Burton. No, sorry, that's the first one, because the second one was 1992 with Selena Kyle. So quick, forgive me on that boo boo. But yeah, so we apparently have an original actor from Keaton's franchise, a continuation of what the film's been like. This is getting speculation. As much as I said in my last video, it's speculation about Tom Ellis being on set for Crisis. I mean, the Twitter account as reported is apparently very valid and is a good source, but I do not get anything until I see the set photos or confirmation myself. Until we see a picky of Tom Ellis back as Lucifer, then I'm taking it with a pinch of salt. Same as this whole Titans thing. I can actually buy them being a part of it and not interacting with these lot, because they're like Black Lightning in a different filming location, and it wouldn't make logical sense for them to integrate. They might be involved a bit in the crisis, like helping out with the disasters and everything, but I can't see them interacting with the Flash and Arrow and everyone, because it would probably be a bit more expensive to try and get them to come over from Titan's Tower and everything to go to Vancouver. It may or may not, but we have so many people in crisis anyway. It just feels like a big sandwich. Just you start with butter, you start with bread, you start with cheese, and then it gets so wacky and out of hand that you think by the end of it, is it worth eating or is it worthwhile in the end? So, and again, people, if you think I should I should look into this stuff more before I do one of these podcasts. Yes and no. Yes, I should do my research a bit more when coming up with some of the information. Like, I just got confused between the 1989 and 1992 Batman films. But the thing is, when I wake up each day, I have watched something different, something new, something that completely goes, and then it makes my head go, whoa. So I would have probably have forgotten half of the stuff I'm going to say, so I'm trying to reel it back in. Cue cards. I may look at it, but I just want to feel more natural in doing a podcast here. But I just want you to know that, again, as I said, this is for fun, this is for X, Y, and Z. I mean, sometimes I will go a bit off script or anything like that, but that's only purely because there is no script. It's the only script I have is the one in my head, and I have to write on the go and remember things. So I just wanted to share a couple of bits of that. I'm really, as I say, looking forward to this crisis. I've just had Addams Family is number 2 in the box office. Because I did a podcast last night with, well, last night for some, but this morning for me, on a channel, as I say, called Matrix on 212, and I was stunned. Alan Sandler's number 2 already, and Joker's still number 1 at the top, so I'm planning to see Joker. It's just, as I say, folks, and the last one, I think I'm going this week, likely, it'll be probably early morning, because I know I have an appointment this coming Friday, that I just want to make sure, because unfortunately the appointment got a bit messed up, so because it's not been noted down in my notes. I don't know if that's this Thursday or Friday, so I have to give a quick ring in a minute, so that's why I'm racing through at the moment. Also, now, to talk a little bit about something a little bit different as well, is a bit of a fact. So if you didn't know, because I'm still new to this whole channel thing and everything, I have stated I'm a Doctor Who fan, and there's been nothing greater in my life than not only have done an audio for charity 2 years ago called The Unsafe Planet, which was written by my friend Ian Shaw, which I appear as a soldier in, which has the likes of Katy Manning, Matt Lucas, Kevin Smith, Ian McElhenney, Yijitsu, and so many others in it. This year, I helped with an interview DVD for a talent and a friend of mine called Christopher Ryan, who is one of the sweetest guys you can meet. And with my friend Gary, from the amazing charity Our Disappearing Planet, we provided him for Keith Barnfather's Mythmakers, and we both had a wonderful credit on the DVD, so that was a blessing. So once again, Keith, I am forever in your debt. Well, because I'm looking at the moment to come out to the Sill and the Devil's Arador premiere, which I'm quite ecstatic about. I'm likely to do it, but my only thing is it's a Sunday, so I'm having to look to see if I can get lodgings the Saturday night. I might go and stay with my brother. That it just depends, because I've got to play by ear. I mean, it's not the pricing of the ticket that's holding me back. It's because Sunday service is terrible. And I could finish on time, and my train could come back on time, or I could finish on time, get to the station, and wait a long while until my next train. See, I've got to play by ear, because I want to spend a good time there. But if it was Saturday, it wouldn't be as an issue. It's because it's a Sunday, it's more of an issue. But we'll see. I'm sorry to race you folks, I've got to get on with this appointment, but to find out what's going on. But stay tuned. I might do episode 7 again today, as I want to do a review on Supergirl and Batwoman. Okay, I'll be back later. Speak soon. Bye bye.